What is going on YouTube today? I'm playing with the pile. I kind of just didn't care about all the stuff that's been going on, and I decided I wanted to jump back into it. It's kind of kicking my butt. I tore apart all kinds of stuff underneath to try to get these damn long tubes on. Spin around here so you can see it. So long tubes on both sides. Today I'm gonna get the starter on, and I do have a book of notes on what I need to get done. Let me open it back up. So today I got, so far, new clutch linkage, or the clutch linkage spring put back together. The rest of the clutch linkage is tightened. Drive shaft put in, put back in, whatever. Oh, I do have one motor mount in. I had to pull both motor mounts at the same time, pick up the motor with a jack, and I think I used a 4x6 or whatever. Jacked it all up, still had to use pry bars and whatnot, push on it, yank on it, tear apart all kinds of stuff underneath it just to shove them in there. Long tubes on an FE, horrible. Not looking forward to doing them on a half ton. It's gonna get done anyway because I'm stupid. Before I start it, I need to get the rest of the old exhaust cut off, because if you remember from me doing all the other stuff when I cut the headers off, I kind of just hacked the exhaust back there, let it drag. I pushed it away from my trailer down here, just let it keep going. It's horrible, it's all rusted out, it's old, doesn't matter anymore. So cut that the rest of the way off, get it out of the way. Still got to put the starter back in, and it's on the other side of the passenger side header, so we may end up having to unbolt it, set it out of the way, put the starter back in, all the junk. And then I got to do the other motor mount. Then we get to slap on this Legendaryfab 1905 carburetor. I know I've been talking about doing a Holley sniper on it. That will come, just didn't feel like spending that much money right now. This motor might have some more issues than what I expected. I know there's some junk going on inside of it. As long as it runs and starts, I'll order a new radiator exhaust. I'm gonna put a windage tray in it, a new oil pan. God, my brain's all junked up. And then I'll do front brakes until I figure out if I'm gonna disc swap it or not. It's like $200 for me to do drums. I already have a bunch of the parts for it anyway. And that's when we'll end up doing U-joints, wiper seals, kingpin bearings, all that junk. Once I get the starter put on, motor mount on, I think that's all. And get the other exhaust off, we'll slap the new Legendaryfab on it. See if she'll fire. I don't know why it wouldn't. I'm just kind of preparing myself for the worst. Keep our fingers crossed. Rip this carb off, throw that in. All that junk. I'm probably not going to time lapse me fighting all that underneath of it. It's not worth the time. You guys don't want to see it. You're definitely not going to be able to hear it, because I'm sure I'm going to say a bunch of adjectives that are not YouTube appropriate. That being said, here's all the stuff I'm going to order, assuming it does work. I also have to find an oil filter and oil and gear oil. And I'm guessing within like the next 2 months, the train's getting rebuilt, because it's grinding horrible in third. Synchro's gone, is my guess. All the fun junk. That being said, I'll jump back to you guys as soon as I have the other part back together. Alright, coming back with a little update. Fuel filter's in, carb's on. Gotta do some plumbing, actually bolting it down. Other than that, we are moments away from turning over the big girl. Just thought I'd throw on a little update. Seems time. I got the carb on now. Got the nice pretty air cleaner. It was a new thumbnail in one of my last videos on this pickup. It might have been my last one, but nice pretty Legendaryfab. Not like it's anything fancy, but it's an air cleaner. So, be back shortly. Alright, coming on to another day. Beginning of this video, y'all should see me putting the carb, all that junk on. Pretty sure it's all filmed and whatnot. Should all be good to go. I'll probably hook this video up and be like, oh shit, I forgot. Is finished product. Carb, intake manifold. Get a better view of it. New radiator will be here in a couple days. And then turn apart the front end. I got brakes coming for the front. Plus I have U-joints, bearings, all that junk. For today, come underneath here. You can see the brackets for the overload springs are gone. I have new U-bolts, and we are going to be ripping the overloads off, hopefully. Yeah, this leaf pack's messed up too. But turn the overloads off. I'm gonna see if it has any better suspension. Got the bed jacked up back there, if you can see it. Had enough weight picked up to pull that, or the weight off of the overloads. It was running on, I think it's like 14 leaves on each side. Shit's ridiculous. We're gonna kick at least, it looks like 5. Still, I'm sure it's gonna be rough, but it should not be near as bad as it was. That being said, sorry, I was counting the leaves. It'll be on 8 when we're done. Here's all these beefy ass brackets that they had on there. They're pretty impressive, honestly. It's time to get rid of them though. This truck's not gonna be towing a bunch of weight or anything. Once I get the first ones off, new U-bolts on, I'll show you. I don't have a way to film underneath there, and I don't really think you'd want to watch me. I guess I can time lapse it, see how that turns out, but no promises. I'm by myself, so I'll hit you back as soon as we are at a decent spot. Alright, y'all. They were in pretty alright shape, if you ask me. That is what we're looking at for an overload. Now it looks kind of silly under here, but that's what I've been looking for. Now I gotta clean up the frame and paint all of underneath here, but that's a future problem. Gonna knock the other side out there. We're gonna see how it goes. See if it gets any softer. Fortunately, I can't drive it yet. It is still open header. Excuse me. Exhaust and all that's on the way, but that'll be exhaust will be its own video. It's gonna be loud, but who cares? It's my ranch work truck thing, so screw it. Get that knocked out and I'll show you the finished product. Well, today's work is done. I'm out of breath. Overloads are both off. Truck actually has some kind of suspension now. You can actually like move it by hand these days. Before, it's like if you hit a cattle guard or something, it was like driving a tank. I do want to lift it a little bit, I think. I don't know yet. I do want to hear what y'all think, what you want to see on it. The whole front end's getting rebuilt, hopefully in the next, probably next week. Tear apart the whole front, see where we can get with that. I know the frame needs a coat of paint. Also, finishing up the motor, I do have an oil pan and a windage tray and all that on their way. I'm trying to think. Aluminum radiator, because that one's beat to shit. Yeah, if you guys are enjoying what you're seeing, please like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think. 72's getting there. F-150 build's getting ready to go on. Coilover and whatnot. I think I'm still 12 weeks out. Nothing I can really do about it. Our pile of parts inside the cab is slowly dwindling down. Here's our 150 pounds we pulled off of it today. It's kind of ridiculous how much all that weighed. So, that being said, go to Patreon, help me afford this build if you would like. I don't even know. But I appreciate you guys viewing and staying until the end. It means a lot. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you on the next one.